Do you feel like you need more than one way to approach a two-digit subtraction without regrouping problem? Watch this video to find out a different strategy that you can try with your students. Hi, I'm Cheryl, and I help primary math teachers keep their students on task and learning. Today, we're going to use the break apart strategy. It helps break numbers apart into their place value before subtracting. Let's start with this problem. 47 minus 25. When I use break apart to add, I break apart both numbers. But when I break apart to subtract, I only break apart the second number, which would be 25. I'm going to break apart 25 into its place value. 25 becomes 20 and 5. Be careful with this step. Your students might want to break it apart just into the digits instead of the values. So they might say 2 and 5, but it's really important that they stick to the place value and do 20 and 5. Once your students have broken apart the numbers, then you're ready to subtract. You're going to take 47 together as one whole and say 47 minus one of the parts. So 47 minus 20. 47 minus 20 is 27. So I've crossed off 20 because I've taken that away. Now I'm going to start with 27 as my next whole, and I'm going to subtract the next part. 27 minus 5 equals 22. Since I've broken apart the 20 and the 5, I've subtracted the whole number. So now my answer is 22. This strategy helps your students see the place value and not just thinking of the numbers as a 2 and a 5. I would use this strategy in a small group setting. That way you can keep your eye on the students as they're breaking apart numbers and making sure that they are breaking apart the numbers correctly and doing the subtraction correctly. When you have a smaller group, it's easier to meet with those different students. Once your students have mastered this strategy with you in a small group setting, you can give them worksheets to practice, such as this one that shows them how to break apart the numbers. It uses boxes that show the different place value for your students. And it also reminds them to cross off the first number, that they're not breaking apart that first number. Here's the example that we did together. You can see how I write the numbers underneath the boxes to keep track of their thinking. If you are ready to give your students independent practice, grab this resource from my TPT store. You can find it in the description below. Thanks for watching today. If you're ready to give your students practice with this strategy, you can grab the resource in my TPT store. Link will be in the description below. Make sure you like and subscribe so you know when the next strategy comes out. Have a wonderful day.